Good evening. I am presenting our findings of the iReady software evaluation at Mercedes ISD. I am Ashley Pratt, presenting on behalf of myself and fellow evaluator Mona Guerra in accordance with the guidelines of our evaluation and assessment course. We value the time of our stakeholders and thank you for allowing us the opportunity to present our findings. We are evaluating the iReady software for the Mercedes ISD, as some questions regarding its use have been raised. Student achievement is always a concern for any school district, and as such, with new technologies, it is natural to question whether the technology utilized is helping students achieve grade level standards. This leads to our three primary evaluation questions, which are: is the iReady software being utilized by the students in the district? Does the student assessment data show growth between the beginning of the year and the end of the year? What is the cost associated with the iReady software compared to student usage? The data that was analyzed showed 87% of students who are eligible to use iReady software are utilizing it. This breaks down the cost of the program per student to be $45.92. However, it is important to note that less than half of the students that are utilizing the software currently meet grade level standards. There are 6 schools that currently utilize the iReady software. Based on the number of students eligible to use the software, 88% of students were assessed in reading, 87% of students were assessed in math. It was noted that no single school assessed every eligible student, despite that being the expectation of the school district. Regarding the cost of the software, it is currently $125,000. But this cost is set to increase over the next academic year. At its current rate, the cost per student to use the software is $45.92. However, as not every student who is eligible to use this software has been assessed, the cost increases to $53.26 per student who is actually using the software. Currently, funds are designated through ESSER to pay for the software, and these funds are set to expire at the end of the 2023-2024 school year, leaving a budget gap for the school district to continue paying for the software. Students did show improvement using the software. 42% of elementary students showed improvement in reading, while 53% of students showed improvement in math between the beginning of the year and end of year assessments. For middle school students, 32% improved in reading and 35% improved in math. It is still important to note that their increased scores, less than half of students tested met the typical growth goal for either reading or math that is set for the iReady software. Given the findings from the data, we, the evaluators, cannot recommend the continued use of the iReady software. Students are utilizing the software, but there is not enough learning growth observed at both the elementary and middle school levels to justify its continued cost. The purpose of the iReady program is to support student growth by closing the students' learning gaps through personalized learning paths. This is to ensure students are on grade level. However, the data is showing that despite them learning there is still a learning gap that exists. We recommend that the stakeholders consider whether implementation of another software will better meet the needs of the school districts. The following are our references along with the data presented directly from the iReady software. Should more information be needed to examine the questions posed by this topic, we thank you for your time.